We are here at the VFF office. We've obviously got our director's chair, that's important. It's got our Uber Eats order, so we remind them this is where the food gets dropped off. These posters, we usually try to make a new poster every few years. This gets given to all the high schools that compete in the student film competition. They actually put it up in their classrooms. So a lot of high schools across the province have this image up there, and these are past winners. You'll see, one's holding a check. They're holding these Lumix cameras that they got given to them by Lumix, Panasonic as well. And then like the submission deadlines and all that. So there's that. And then we've just got like the history of VFF. Like as you walk up these stairs, Rick Campanelli, our first ever VFF Awards host, our VFF Awards, what it looks like, our 200-foot red carpet. Arnold Schwarzenegger stuntman, Peter Kent. A lot of people don't know he's Canadian from British Columbia. So Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the biggest action stars of all time. That's his stuntman out of Vancouver.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so he's done everything from Terminator to True Lies, did all the stunt work. So we did a workshop at, what was it, Atlanta MMA.
I thought Arnold did his own stuff.
I know, we all did. We all did. So we did wire work, as you can see this guy's on a wire.
Yeah.
We did fight choreography, weapons training. These are the types of workshops that we want to be doing. We want high profile talent who have worked in the best fields in the industry. There's another one, I really want to touch on this, because I'm a huge fan. This is Terry Notary. He's one of the leading motion capture artists in the entire world. So if you've ever seen King Kong Skull Island with Samuel Jackson, he does all the motion capture for King Kong. Wow. So we got him to come in. You'll see the arm extensions he's wearing. Yeah. He wore this for Planet of the Apes because he plays the character Rocket. So all the movements were done with these arm extensions, so you can move like a quadrupedic animal. And then you can see all the students had their own as well, and he was walking us through developing characters and moving like these other animals and creatures.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Just a shot of the screening, shot of some of the talent that have come in, our award shows. Another workshop. So we brought in this gentleman. He does special effects makeup. So he's worked on Chucky, Bride of Chucky, I think, Goosebumps, a whole bunch of things. So you can see we're recording it. We have a live eye on him, and they're doing prosthetic makeup on this person while all the students are engaged in it as well.
Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. I'm so freaky at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. If you're a big fan of Quentin Tarantino, which I know a lot of filmmakers are, Michael Madsen, who's been in everything from The Hateful Eight to Reservoir Dogs. He has that famous scene in Reservoir Dogs where he cuts the guy's ear off. Got a chance to celebrate. And Kill Bill. Yeah, and Kill Bill. He's worked on a lot. And he's also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He does a cameo in the Western that they do with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow.
Got a chance to celebrate his career. And then some of the other, we speak in large groups at schools. This is probably another cool one to talk about. So I told you about the importance of sound. So this is an amazing panel of like legends in the sound industry. So Tom McCarthy was the previous vice president of Sony Pictures post-production. He won an Oscar for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Mark Lanza, president of the MPSC, previous president of the MPSC's, worked on everything from Independence Day to Reacher. Pinar Toprek, I was referencing her earlier. She's the first female composer to work on a major blockbuster. She did the music for Captain Marvel.
Oh, wow.
Stephen Flick, two-time Oscar-winning sound editor for RoboCop and Speed, and Richard McKernan, comes from the world of sound engineering. He worked on U2's Rattle and Hum album, and he worked on Prince's Purple Corvette album. So legends in the industry coming into a local high school in Vaughan.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and just photos of our award shows. This is our red carpet coming into our award show. So this is where people would come in. Cadillac playing one of our biggest sponsors. Guests would come in, and then again, there's this massive red carpet there. Everyone gets all dolled up. Billy Baldwin, we got to celebrate his career a few years ago. That's what the red carpet looked like.
Wow.
Amy Jo Johnson, anyone who grew up watching Power Rangers, she's the original pink Power Ranger. Michael Ironside, if you've seen the original Top Gun, you would have noticed him from that. But this was Amy's directorial debut for a feature film. So we held her world premiere for the event, and that's a Q&A with. And then this is cool too. These are some of we got to continue to build this out. Hayden Christensen from Star Wars. Got a chance to work with him on a project or just celebrate one of their projects that they had. Fatima Patachik's the original voice of Dora, not the original, but she's one of the voice of Dora the Explorer. Alex Feliz, Canadian musician, and then some of our hosts there as well, all with the Talking Film Bubble. So I keep telling the team we got to keep building out this Talking Film wall because we've had these up here forever. And then our slogan, stay creative with VFF. Shout out to our marketing manager, Christina. She thought it was important for us to get sticker pack. This is our Nike check mark. I don't know how else to put it. Like this
absolutely.
is, everyone takes a photo with it at all events.
Films.
You'll see this at all of our events. You'll see the students doing it. Everyone knows this is our Talking Film campaign. And then on the back side, we've got the dates of the festival and all that. And there's always a QR code. So I'm reminded about the importance of that.
Amazing.
And then you were asking about this earlier.
I recognize.
So if you've watched a show called Ted Lasso, we were lucky enough to do one of our workshops, a seminar, with the Emmy-winning picture editor AJ Cataline. And our marketing manager got this printed out with our printer. Shout out to Minuteman Press Vaughan for it. We printed out, and if you're familiar with the show, this Believe is on the doorway of the offices for the coaches, and the whole team recognizing it's a reminder about believing, right? And then touching it, yeah. So I love that you did that because we have this amazing photo where it's me and the team with the picture editor where we're all like touching the image there. So it was really cool to be able to do that and work with him and talk about the process. One thing he said to me that I find really interesting is the entire production from post to pre-production is made up of a lot of like really great people that are all aligned and wanting to see this story told. And if you know how positive the story is. We all needed this during the pandemic.
Very.
I think this helped me get through it too, is like this idea of believing and trusting your team around you. He said the team was indicative of that as well. Like that team has all the same moral compass as like the characters within that show. So shout out to AJ for being a part of VFF that year and bringing his expertise to our young emerging artists.
That's amazing.
And we all believe. There you go. There you go.
Shall we try another one? Synchronize.
Oh, it's synchronized? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. We believe. And then he also, if you know the famous quote, that's AJ's signature, be a goldfish.
What is it?
He talks about don't stay stuck in like the challenges that you're dealing with. Forget. If you deal with a challenging day, goldfish usually forget right away. The next day, it's a new dawn. It's a new dawn right away. So be a goldfish.
I have short-term memory loss, so.
See, you're
already out.
10 steps ahead. You're 10 steps ahead.
Tell us about the posters behind you.
So, this was selfishly my favorite film of the lineup this last year. I'm a big sucker for stop motion. I know the time and effort it takes to crochet, so I have a lot of respect for it. So the cool thing is, the person who provided the voiceover was talking about crocheting, in the documentary, but they used mice that were crocheting themselves.
Oh, that's so cute.
So, and then with the voiceover, it was a film from the UK, just such a sweet story, and I feel like everything is so dark these days, and we get something that's light like that tells a positive story about how these older people deal with, again, getting older and what those challenges present, and how to keep their mind active. This is a great way to do it, so I love that. And then Paris 70, selfishly, was the best film of last year's festival, which was actually shortlisted for the Oscars this year. Amazing. A film from Spain. Phenomenal. And we talk about like getting older and the challenges of that. She's dealing with dementia.
Oh, wow.
And the stages of that and what navigating that looks like. And that's her son, who you can imagine every day has a similar conversation, and how he decides to change that conversation one day, and how it changes their relationship after.
I see you have the Stranger Things.
I love Stranger Things. Well, and like if you want to talk about Stranger Things, so I'm a huge Funko Pop fan. So I've got E.T. when E.T.'s in disguise, for anyone that knows E.T. I've got my marketing manager, Christina, got a custom Funko Pop of me.
Oh my God.
Which I feel like I got to take it out.
You should.
But I got to take, because it's not like this is going to lose. I mean, listen, one day it might be worth something, who knows. But I took it out yesterday, actually. I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, oh my God, that looks exactly like you. Well, I wanted to keep the hat on and then do the reveal, but I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so as is she. So and I'm usually always wearing a ball cap. I love football. I love the Steelers, and I have no hair.
Oh, yeah, put it beside your face.
So we're aligned.
Perfect.
We're aligned. Me and my little Funko Pop. I should put the hat on my head, and the Funko Pop is me and my guy.
Priceless.
Yeah. And I love Funko Pops. I have to stop buying them, and I've told people to stop buying them for me for Christmas. But if you turn around and you look at all of them, you'll notice that I'm a film junkie, because you'll see everything from Tom Hager from from The Godfather, to Jimmy Conway from Goodfellas. I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things. I'm a big fan of 11. Ted Lasso. We have Ted Lasso up there too. Vito Corleone. Fredo Corleone. Godfather's really important to me. And then I got this cool thing. Sean Astin from Lord of the Rings signed this for my 23rd birthday. Lord of the Rings is my favorite trilogy. It's my favorite oh my God, what do you call that? A film series, I guess?
Yeah.
Film trilogy. It's hands down, Lord of the Rings is my favorite by far. I'm a big fan of you too. I love my sports. Yeah, this is, and I love family. So I got my nephews up there too. This is where I work. This is my operation.
Thank you for showing us your home station.
Thank
This
you.
is great.
Thank you for coming in.
Center.
My command, yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm in Starship Enterprise, like just doing my thing. But it makes me efficient. And for me, you only get so much time in a day. We said it. You only get 24 hours, right? So how efficient can we be in that time?
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.